Welcome back to another episode dedicated to the FrontAg Nexus project. I am Ioanna Dandelia, Communications Manager at Reframe Food, the organization responsible for spreading the word about this important initiative. The FrontAg Nexus project aims in finding innovative solutions in countries like Israel, Italy, Morocco, Tunisia, Turkey and Jordan, the countries affected by climate change in the Mediterranean region. Together with us today, we have Michael Reuter, CEO of Aquaponic Manufaktur, a company involved in the project, and we would like to welcome you, Michael, and thank you for joining us today.
Hello, Jana. Thank you for having me.
You have an important and crucial role in the project, and therefore I would like to ask you more about your contribution, the contribution of your company to the project.
Yes. Well, the short version is Aquaponic Manufaktur provides the project partners with knowledge and experience in the fields of aquaculture, hydroponics and aquaponics. With aquaponics being one of the main frontier aquaculture innovations, and that's also the focus of our work. Therefore, our main contributions to the projects are the implementation of aquaponics demonstration cases, advice and support in their operation, and capacity building in aquaculture, hydroponics and aquaponics. As implementation partner, we help with the construction of the new demonstration cases. We take on the engineering of the systems and their various components. We also provide construction plans and parts lists with the required specifications. And in addition, we help to adapt and improve the systems once they are in operation. As a consulting partner, we help to put the systems into operation. For example, we help to promote and control the development of the necessary beneficial biology. And we also help to solve all kinds of problems that may arise. These can be technical problems with the systems, plants that show signs of deficiencies or infestation with pests, or just that the fish are not doing well for some unknown reason. Last but not least, we feel that our job as capacity building partner is especially important. Because it's not enough to only build an aquaponic system, it also needs to be operated and maintained. That's why we focus our on-site training on the practical skills required to operate the demonstration cases. In addition, together with our partners from the Zurich University of Applied Science, we are currently running a series of online webinars that deal extensively with small-scale aquaponic systems. In this collaboration, we are responsible for conducting half of all 14 webinars. Finally, we are the task leader for the creation of the project's practice abstracts. Practice abstracts are documents that will enable people who did not participate in the project to replicate the practical results of the project themselves. The idea behind this is that in this way, the results will have a long-lasting impact.
Like I said, it's a very interesting role, and you do have many duties and many things to do. So can you tell us more about also the demonstration cases that you're involved in?
Yeah, sure. There are mainly 4 project partners in whose demonstration cases we are more or less deeply involved. The first is the Teşeresi demonstrator site, which is created by Eurosolar in Turkey. They will showcase a whole range of frontier aquaculture innovations. They will have agri-photovoltaics, aquaponics, hydroponics and vermiculture. And this is an ambitious attempt in the direction of complex integrated farms, and we are excited to see how well this will work out. We help Eurosolar with the construction and operation of the aquaponics part of the farm, and in addition we also conduct on-site capacity building programs for training of trainers and stakeholder engagement. The second partner is the Jordan Valley demonstrator site, which is created by NARC in Jordan. They will focus on 2 frontier agricultural innovations and will create demonstrators for aquaponics and insect farming. NARC is also involved in conducting the webinars I mentioned earlier in the context of the collaboration of the projects Dolores and FrontAg Nexus. Again, in cooperation with our partners of the Zurich University of Applied Science, we will conduct on-site capacity building programs for training of trainers and stakeholder engagement also at NARC. I would like to mention two other project partners with demonstrators with whom we have fruitful collaboration. Both also have extensive knowledge in the fields of aquaponics by themselves. The first one is Ben Gurion University of the Negev. They are building an indoor aquaponics demonstrator with improved nutrient use efficiency that takes a near zero waste approach. And second is University of Bologna, who operates several demonstrator sites in Bologna that also show aquaponic systems, even though in this project their focus is on hydroponics, insect farming, and photovoltaics.
So, when we are talking about aquaponic and hydroponic techniques and products, what can we say about the benefits in comparison to the conventional agriculture?
Yes. We think it makes sense to consider the benefits of frontier agricultural innovations in the context of well-considered standards. And that's why we evaluate aquaponics, hydroponics, or any other frontier agricultural innovation in the context of the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. And most of these innovations are what is called multi-solving. That means that they solve or address more than one SDG at once. And this is again particularly true for aquaponics. Depending on local site factors, aquaponics can address up to 11 SDGs at once. In the context of FrontAg Nexus, the most important are SDG 2, Zero Hunger, where aquaponics address mainly malnutrition and not undernutrition. SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production, where aquaponics closes loops and is a good example for the concept of circular economy. SDG 13, Climate Action, where aquaponics deals with the impact of climate change. SDG 14, Life Below Water, where aquaponics help to prevent coastal eutrophication and reduce overfishing. And finally, SDG 15, Life on Land, where aquaponics uses no pesticides or other harmful chemicals.
How can we say that climate-smart agriculture affects the communities?
Yeah, let's move away from the rather abstract Sustainable Development Goals and get more specific about the benefits of aquaponics. One of the biggest benefits is that aquaponics is so resource-friendly. Aquaponics requires around 90% less water than conventional agriculture, and the use of nutrients is also much more efficient. This means that more vegetables can be harvested with the same amount of water, and you can also produce fish at the same time. This makes it also possible to produce vegetables in places where there would otherwise not be enough water. And at the same time, the products from aquaponics are of outstanding quality and virtually meet organic standards. Another benefit comes from the fact that aquaponics systems are usually set up in greenhouses. The protected environment increases the system's resilience to extreme weather conditions. This means they can cope better with drought or heavy rainfall, for example. All of this increases the level of self-sufficiency and food security of a community and is a huge benefit, I think. At the same time, working in aquaponic systems is far less physically demanding than traditional field work, and this creates new jobs that are of interest to new groups of employees. In general, aquaponics offers many new business opportunities, and this also goes beyond the mere operation of aquaponics. For example, when we think of the necessary supply chains. I would say that for that, not only does aquaponics protect the environment and take the food security to a new level, it also has a positive impact on socio-economic aspects.
That is quite interesting, and also what is important is that we have to mention that there are challenges and also needs, and those challenges and needs are important to be addressed. But there is a diversity, there are different countries, and I suppose there are also different needs and different challenges. Do talk to us about that, Michael.
When you want to integrate aquaponics or other frontier agricultural innovations, local site factors play a crucial role. They have a tremendous impact on the design, the implementation and operation of the systems. First of all, when planning an aquaponic system, you need to consider the local weather or climate. You have to take care of existing or missing infrastructure. For example, it's important how reliable the power supply is. The system design must be suitable for the production of the desired plants and fish. For instance, it makes a big difference whether cold or warm water fish are reared, if they are carnivores or herbivores, or how big they should grow. Plants and fish should be species that are known locally and occur in the environment naturally. And consumers should be familiar with their preparation. And of course, they should also like it. During implementation, it's important to consider which materials are locally available and common. And if necessary, appropriate adjustments have to be made to the system design. When operating the system, it's essential to find or establish suitable supply chains for the most important consumables. Some important examples would be fish feed, juvenile fish, or plant seeds. You also need to know the local market because you need a good plan on how to market your products there. And last but not least, you need well-trained staff to operate an aquaponic system. It is important that all of these challenges are met successfully because only then will the system operate successfully.
Well, what I understand is that in order for the system to work, in order for the project to proceed, we need to take a lot of effort and a lot of consideration of those challenges and those needs. Michael, I would like to thank you closing this conversation for the insightful information you have given us. It was a very valuable discussion. Thank you very much for being here with us today.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you once again for having me here.
And dear audience, thank you very much for watching us again. Please do not forget to subscribe to our newsletter to learn more and follow us on social media. And of course, until our next story, do save water and think sustainably.